2, the beginning of chapter 2. The tragedy of aging is not the speed with which decrepitude and death hurry towards us, but the speed with which the past slips away. I have struggled long to remember, but find that I have lost the fluid sweep of him. Instead, he comes to me in envelopes of air and gentle tucks of light. His fragrant evanescence can be neither held nor fixed, and in the evaporated absence of him, I am lost for want of even his memory. I knew then, that second time he vanished, that it wasn't just the sex of him that haunted me, but the febrile wickedness he hosted. He was a bastard, no more capable of telling a truth or performing a selfless act than finding a cure for cancer. Yet, how his fierce tenacity thrilled me. The hard insistence with which he threw himself, leaping upwards, furious and fast, against the limits of his own malingering injuries, never failed to astonish me. The buzzer suffered joyfully at his own hand. He enacted his own plague of retribution upon himself, being judge and jury, victim, assailant, and executioner, all at once. He was blind and wasteful, but his scars were all his own. His heroic cry, so anguished and persistent, was that of a boy locked in the terrifying schemata of his own warm flesh. For boys like he cannot fight the vertiginous drop, nor resist its impossible gravity. They call instead for the rocks that will mangle them to rush against them faster. They flay themselves, performing systematic rituals of mental and physical torture, because they know they cannot avoid their destiny, nor delay its hard approach. Their only assertion is that it comes to them sooner, harsher, more grotesque and crueler. Hell was born of such Luciferian pride, not as the punishing consequence of heavenly rebellion, but as the rebellion itself. God did not ordain for Satan to dwell amidst the fitful torments of the underworld. Satan sought it out of his own accord, fashioning the very fires which would burn eternal from the fuel of his own disappointment. If happiness is remote enough, we learn to master our misery, to jump before we are pushed. Thank you.